presenting Mexican nachos.
So today we're gonna present the ingredients we're gonna use for the making of the nachos. So first, of course, we have the tortilla chips. Then we have cheese, guacamole, and this is what we're gonna use for the pico de gallo. We have tomato, onions, cilantro, and lime. Then we have salt and pepper, and we have the beef we're gonna use. And then we're gonna need some beans. So these are all the ingredients we're gonna use. First, we're gonna pour some oil in the pan. So now we're gonna wait until it's hot.
So we're gonna put some onion in the oil so it could get a little taste to the beef. So right now we're just chopping the onion. Once the oil is hot enough, we're gonna pour our onions. We're gonna mix the onion in the oil so it could get brown. So now we're gonna add the meat.
Now we're pouring some meat. So now we're gonna add some salt and pepper to give it some seasoning.
So now we're gonna add some taco seasoning to give it a little spice, and we're gonna mix it all together.
Now we're adding some frijoles into meat so it can have like a meat and chili consistency. Once your beef looks like this, it's ready. Now we're gonna proceed into putting the beef in a separate plate. Now for the pico de gallo, we're gonna have some tomato, half an onion, lime, and some cilantro. Now we're cutting the tomatoes.
So now we're gonna be cutting an onion. So once you have your onion and tomato, you're gonna cut your cilantro. Now we're gonna cut the cilantro.
Now we're gonna squeeze the lime into the tomato, onion, and cilantro. We're putting the onions and the tomato into a bowl.
So now we're gonna mix it, and we're gonna add
Some pepper,
and some salt. And we're gonna mix it all together.
So now that we have the pico de gallo done and the meat, we're going to put them in some nicer bowls.
Okay, we're back. So now, once we have our cheese, pico de gallo, tortilla chips, the beef, and the guacamole done, we're gonna start assembling the nachos. And for that, we're gonna have to turn on the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna add some tortilla chips at the bottom. So once we have the tortilla chips down, now Alexandra is gonna be adding the beef.
So now I'm going to be adding the beef.
So now we're gonna be adding some cheese. So for the pico de gallo and the guacamole will be added after it goes into the oven for 10 minutes. So now we're gonna leave it in there for 10 minutes. Once the cheese melts, we're gonna add some guacamole and some pico de gallo. And enjoy our final product. And it was amazing.
Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias. Hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra. Pero no hay boda, Titi. Me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias. Hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra.
Hey, hola. So now we're gonna be cutting an onion. Alexandra can't cut an onion.
No puedo.
So for the pico de gallo.